but by what you are, by what is happening just the way it's happening, in this very moment. And it's just so easy. You see, here it is, and it's moving naturally, speaking, seeing, hearing, breathing. Everything happens naturally, and everything is this nature. Without descriptions, expectations, torment, thoughts of your future, past. Here, in the very moment now, everything, no additional activity is needed. It's the simplest thing here, being yourself. It doesn't need anything extra. It doesn't need any improvement, and so on. That is, it does not require anything else, and any of this. The mind wants to further develop, complete, twist something else, meditate more or something else. This only distances you. Everything is just specifically directed towards exhausting and making you realize that everything's really there. You actually only need all these practices to stop doing them so that you get tired. But we're doing and doing it. Forget. Just do it and everything will fall away by itself then. And in that moment you'll see how everything simply happens naturally. Thank you.
I thank you too. I embrace you with my heart.
Nikita, Agapitov.
Hello, hello, how do you hear me?
I hear you perfectly.
So did I understand it correctly that it's about focusing attention inward into yourself, focusing attention inward, but there can also be focusing attention outward as well when I bring it out? That's just how it works.
If you have the practice of presence and absence, just watch it, I explained it there. But generally, it's very simple to see what I'm talking about, so now you're sitting here. Right? What's the next thought?
There isn't one. Whatever's being said next.
Yes, just no unnecessary words. Or laughter or anything, only calmness. It's just complete concentration. It just means that you don't fall asleep, don't start laughing. Don't go into any additional letter or sound. You are fully concentrated on really considering this. And you see it. You see that each next thought that arises is unknown, and you experience this directly. Sit and see it, that's all you need. If you were to consider a duration of 1 minute, the second, the third, the fourth, and at the same time you start to deeply, really comprehend this, just deeply, it really gets into you, making you realize you're not really choosing anything. You see this little thing that assigned. I mean, you realize that life exists in the form of self and it's just a thought. Someone's self is just a thought. There it left a stamp. And you start to see it, and it arises spontaneously. You just start to see all of this with attention, and you finally detach from this process of thinking. And you see that it sort of manages by itself. It keeps happening by itself. It won't stop. It's just a process. There were blockages here and there, but it happens anyway. That's just how it is. Everything feels the same. You detach from everything. Attention. And you find yourself.
Yes, directed through the screen. Very cool. Even the body immediately feels warm. So warm. Just thank you so much.
Yes. Right. And everything is here, so now and then you just remain yourself. Being what you are, you see that it happens by itself and takes care of itself. It's not bad that it's all predetermined. It's wonderful. It takes care of itself. That's cool. The mind initially perceives it negatively, but in reality it's incredible freedom and joy. There's something out here and I have no chance to be wrong. What's happening is a non-choice that's given to us. Consciousness manifests. That is how it should be. It should be this way. And that's it. The feeling of guilt is lifted. Never been wrong in my life. No matter how I manifest, whom I may offend, it's all just my perception, but it never existed. This person had to know what they got to know. Like me. It's always been this way, and it will be. Everything's happening right now. Here it speaks, it sees, hears, attention is directed, it nods. And hair grows. There's sunset and sunrise. Birds fly. Fruits grow as everything happens. The whole universe happens now. Something takes care of the entire cosmos. In this moment, which is the only one moment that we have, you'll see what happens next. All you need is to not lose this moment, to be this very moment. Not to dwell in it, but to be that moment just the way it is. And that's it. It's as simple as it gets, the simplest thing, to see what's happening in front of you, and to be that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anastasia Kotkova. So will you turn on the camera?
Greetings.
Hello, hello.
Oh, so I just really wanted to tell you, just from the very bottom of my heart, with all my heart, I'm grateful to you for being the way you are. Grateful for what you're giving to us and for what you're telling us. Because this is just, damn, I'm so nervous.
Everything is great.
Everything's great, yes?
The opinion is great. Let it be.
Thank you. You know, I had an interesting thought today that I wanted to share. I was in practice this morning. I practiced the techniques that I got from you, the ones you gave before. I was sitting in the dark, and it's so surprising because I've already been to Vipassana and various retreats, and I've already studied just so many different books. But in these particular practices, I have only just begun to truly notice some things and come to realize who I really am. It's all because it seemed to me that when you're constantly studying, you start to understand that your head is now so heavy from this knowledge. And at this point, you realize that you don't understand where the truth is, because one says one thing, another says another, the third, but where am I in all this? And there, in the engulfing darkness, I caught a glimpse of what it truly means to see a thought, and I saw what it means to feel, yes, let's say a feeling, that is this separation. And right when you're only beginning to merge with this specific darkness, at that moment, the brain, of course, periodically keeps being all like, what's even happening? It's not interesting here. Come on and let's move. But I'm really feeling it. There are tears and snot on my face. But I'm still sitting here no matter what, and I'm just not falling for it. And at some point, I realized that that's it. It feels like it's hard to explain what that feeling is. It's simply indescribable. But it's just an incredibly amazing feeling of realizing that you're actually so much more than you ever knew about yourself. I studied, searched, worked towards this. I've been on this path for years, and it actually turns out that right now, I have a feeling that this sense of self-discovery is only beginning right now. Just how can you even live your life without all of these accolades that I keep running to? Whoever haven't I been? Whoever haven't I tried to be? And every time there just was this feeling of dissatisfaction. This feeling would present within my life very often. And so only now am I starting to finally experience this sense, the sense of grace that's hard to explain with words. So it just can't be explained. What is the kind of feelings that you are actually experiencing? All right. And I want to express my gratitude to you and for your information, for this information flowing through you and what's given to us. Basically, this information is helping us come closer and closer to ourselves, together with you, through you. That's how it is.
Is it happening?
It's happening.
Thank you. I kind of have this. I can't be doing anything else. It's happening.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well then, it was nice to see you today. Let's see each other tomorrow. So, don't lose yourself, just stay in this moment. Everything is great, everything's simple. For those who still have questions, I hope that it's just gratitude. If there are questions, then just stay with yourself. The answers are here. You have them here. The answers, they exceed all the answers that I can give you. Just because. I'm giving you an answer right now how to indicate, but look within yourself now and just sit and think. This thought dissolves and you'll see the answer. See you tomorrow. That's all. Now have a wonderful moment. I'm grateful to you. Hugs and love. I have to go now, you see. My attention is moving elsewhere. Let's see where. I think your attention also needs to move somewhere.